blocks and guys, and please, if you're new to the channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe right now, and also go to the notification bell icon, click it, and select also anytime I drop in your banger a new exclusive video, you definitely be notified. So let's talk about the recent news that has been roaming around. Um, let's say rumors. Is nothing has been confirmed yet, but according to what we've learned so far, Jerry Miller is set teased to feature on Tyson Fury versus Deontay Water rematch, Undercard, as Big Baby Miller near return to boxing. That is what the streets are kind of whispering. And I just want to get my brother right here, Matonton. He's here with us. Of course, we have Olajide in the house. Now, let me give a little bit of, let me say something before I allow my brother Ematom to, of course, his views on this particular subject. Um, I must say, I'm amazed that Jerry Miller, has so much of a clout, you know, to get this sudden attention from Top Rank, despite Bob Aaron saying all sort of crap about Eddie Hearn, giving drug cheats chances and all the stuff. And yet, Bob Aaron is kind of just doing the same, in as much as I am a fan of Jerry Miller. I like the guy as a character, but the truth must be said, he doesn't really deserve it. And for a guy uh, that got tested and failed three uh, tests, I don't think he should be getting such opportunity. But who am I to judge someone? But at the same time, I'm just a boxing realist, a boxing analyst, and of course a boxing fan. And I'm just expressing my opinion. Matan Tom, your take on
Right.
this news, man?
Yeah, thank you, my brother. I appreciate this time that we are sharing together with the fans out there. Fans, I want you to come around your tuning set. We have another interesting exclusive uh, news to share with you. Jarrell, Big Baby Miller. Yes, Bum Aaron have signed in Big Baby Miller. Prior to this, Bob Aaron is managing, of course, we know he's managing Tyson Fury and Cooper Pulev, and he has another big fish in the house, Big Baby Miller. Miller is about 6 feet 4 inches tall, of course, an American. He trained here in Sunset Park, just a stone's throw from me. He has about 78 reach, of course. Before now, he was into kickboxing. Miller is a little bit heavy, but he's skillful. He may not carry much of the power on his hands, but for some reason, he always has the energy to finish every match. But until he was tested positive when he stepped up to fight Anthony Joshua last year June. Yeah, should we give him a second chance? Hmm, yes, let's give him a second chance to prove himself. This time around, I believe he should continually, in order to clean up his mess, clean up his record, he should voluntarily, because whether in America, United States is voluntary. It's not like in UK, where UK is compulsory for all mixed martial artists to or boxers to register. In America, it's voluntary. That's why so many boxers were hiding behind the shadow, taking these PEDs while in the boxing ring, which is so dangerous. Boxing is a dangerous game. We should not allow this. So for Miller to prove himself that he can fight without PED, I think the best thing he should do is to register with VADA and be tested continuously. And then the fans would appreciate him more. Should Bob ever give him the second opportunity? Of course, yes, we make mistakes. We choose, we do a lot of things that at some point either ruin us or we have sometimes another opportunity to clean up our mess. So who are we, like you said? If God can forgive everything that we've done, we as human should have that clemency in us to forgive and let go. So Big Baby Miller has a task before him now to do, to clean to the whole world and to prove to Brooklynites here that he can fight without nothing in his system. Of course, the excuse that he gave the last time was he needed to take certain PED, which was prescribed to him in order for him to recover very well from the injury he sustained in his last fight. When he fought his last fight, I think, was when he fought and stopped Bogdan Anu.
Bogandino.
Bogadino, yeah, thank you. So that was his last fight. I hope he can turn a new leaf, stay off these PEDs. He is young, he is hungry, he is powerful, he loves boxing. He's my fellow Brooklynite here. I would love to support Big Baby Miller, but he has to prove himself. Of course, he's been signed with Bob Arum, and let's see what the future has for him.
Very interesting statement coming from you, bro. So let's go to our bro Olajide to hear his take on this.
Yeah, hello. Um, Big Baby fighting in the open is a possibility, but is it gonna happen? I doubt it, and I doubt it because yeah, Miller has to redeem himself. But the thing there again is with everything going on, the redemption is the thing that comes first. And I think one thing that actually makes Barbara wants to sign Miller was for Miller to face um Fury. But with the way it is now, I still think it's just a tease. It's not something that is gonna happen because at the moment, Baby Miller is not fully signed to Top Rank yet. He's not fully signed to Top Rank yet, and is Top Rank gonna sign him up? It's still something that is still very much uncertain, based on Top Rank to kind of like looking into themselves of Brain, one of the promoters that are kind of like creditable, and they have to be kind of like be careful in what they sign and what they don't. And I think that's one of the reasons why Miller has been kind of like quiet because obviously he was meant to get a deal with them. But I think at the moment he's kind of signed to this manager called James Prince at the moment. Still looking into what promoter is going to be with.
Very interesting, bro.
So
But
between them
looking at,
two,
okay.
yeah, go on, go on.
No, sorry, sorry. I thought you stopped. Okay, I
Yeah,
continue, bro.
with the enmity between Wilder and Miller again, is it gonna be on their undercard? Hell no. But one thing Miller just needs to do is he just needs to redeem himself. And he has to be able to redeem himself before he gets signed into one of these top promoting companies and that. That's it.
Very interesting. So, like, should Jerry Miller like be getting such huge opportunity to sign with Top Rank? There are fighters out there who have been fighting all their life to get to a certain position, and then they hardly get it. Jerry Miller, got tested positive for three banned substances, and
Mm-hmm.
we're hearing now he might sign with Top Rank, a co-promotional deal with Top Rank, and you know get to fight again in a very short space of time. So is that really what we want Boston to be like? Because if he was a footballer, I mean soccer player, how you got the people in the US will see it, I will call it. Like if you get tested positive, for example, Ronaldo does that, he's gonna get fined heavily, and also, you know what I mean. Like he might get suspended as well for a long time. So do you think it's fair for Miller to be getting such opportunity?
Um, I believe everyone deserves chances. And I wouldn't just say second chances or whatever it is. Everyone deserves chances. And I believe Miller deserves a chance, but the chance he actually deserves right now is, I think one thing Top Rank is kind of pretty much looking at is you need to redeem yourself first. Because I think the basic reason why Top Rank was actually thinking of signing him in was for him to face Tyson Fury. But now that Fury is kind of busy, Top Rank is not thinking of that right now. It's just a thing of him kind of like trying to redeem himself. I remember, yeah, it was last year as well. After everything, where Jojo called him out, he agreed, and just Jojo was kind of like trying to predict a date and time, but he said it needs some warm up fight before fighting Jojo. So I think it's a thing where Miller genuinely needs to redeem himself. I think he needs to be sure he can fight without using all these pets and that. Because for him to decline Jojo towards the last minute, I think Jojo's was meant to be a fight is meant to get around November, December last year. But he said he needs some warm up fight. And if he's gonna need warm up fight for Joe Joyce, then is he fully ready to fight without PEDs? So he really does need to redeem himself. And Joe Joyce is actually as well from Top Rank. And I think those are the things Top Rank will actually kind of look at before signing him. So he needs to redeem himself first. But I believe he deserves a second chance. He can get back into it.
Very interesting. Your take on that, Edmonton Tom, before we promote.
Miller has to redeem himself, like my brother has said. He has to redeem himself. The crowd of uncertainty, the crowd of not being loyal, the crowd of stealing by precept, the stains are all over his resume. He has to redeem himself. But Aaron is just giving him that opportunity to get up there again. He's he has such a bright future with his inclusiveness. The heavyweight division is broadened again with skillful boxers. I want to see more of him. I want him to step up there and prove to the world he can fight without nothing in the system. Let him prove to the world he could be down and then come out again. Let him prove himself that he can still have the stamina to move forward despite not being on drugs. That his hands could still be fast, that he could still be using his jabs, that his footwork could still be active. This is best time for him to prove that. Let him come up again and re-challenge Deontay Wilder. I didn't challenge you before because I was on drugs. I wasn't on drugs. I can still challenge you now. I'm clean. I've been tested. I've been proven. Soccer, you want to run away from me or you want to stand and fight me now? He's a Brooklyn race kid. He's a nice guy. A lot of people that know Jarrell Miller, he's a very nice guy. And the way I see him, forget about what he talks. Whenever Jarrell Miller talks, it's just to sell tickets. Jarrell Miller is generally a very nice guy in and out, but he has an opportunity right now to bring that before the world because the world is watching him now with mixed feelings. And anything he will do now will redefine his career. His next match is going to be a redefining moment to take him up or to bring him down. Let's see what the future holds for him. I thank Bob Aaron for giving him that opportunity. For all those right there that have condemned Miller, I want you to give him a second chance. I know no fighter at that time would have loved to risk his fighter to face someone like Miller, knowing how risky the sport of boxing is. At the same time, we as humans, we deserve that second chance. Please, boxing fans, let's give Miller another chance to showcase what he has.
Very interesting. Ty, your take on this before we Vamut.
Miller. My brother Hamilton's right. We should give Jarrell Miller a chance. Yeah, he has paid his due, but I really hope he has learned his lesson because this guy just having so much stuff in his system was ridiculous. You know, I don't know where he stands to see if he is actually that good without all those things in his system. Only time will tell. Only the return. Only if only him returning to the ring can tell, because he does have some good decent wins in his uh, in his fighting career. Uh, I gotta say one of them that really opened my eyes and be like, wow, this guy's a dangerous pressure fighter.
Yes.
Was when he fought Gerald Washington.
Yeah.
He really bloodied up that guy, man. He bloodied up that guy good. You know, I mean, Gerald Washington did what he was supposed to do: be the taller fighter, and which he was a taller fighter. Use your jab and reach, which he did. But once Baby Miller cornered him, he really put the pressure on this guy, man, and he really unleashed on him. But you know, I was amazed. I was like, wow, how can this guy do that kind of stuff?
I was. Jaramira had to retire in his corner.
Yeah,
I remember I watched the fight. That was in 2017, by the way.
so it made me wonder. I was like, but then when this whole incident came out that he's a walking pharmaceutical company, I was like, well, no wonder, you know, because he also took out Marius Wack, and that is no easy walk in the park, man. That guy's a giant.
Yeah, you know.
So it made me wonder. I'm like, yo, so this is how he did it. But you know, I'm surprised none of these guys that he's fought aren't actually telling him, "Oh, we got to rematch that, man." You know.
Yeah.
But you know, so they didn't. So let's see what happens. The only time can tell. If he failed, then we all know why he failed. Jarrell Miller failed himself. I don't know why he decided to take all those drugs in his system to try to get the best of hands of the other boxers. That's very dangerous to the other boxers, you know.
He knocked out Marius Wax.
Yeah, he did. That is no easy task.
I remember the fight.
People don't understand how big Marius Wack is, you know. But like AJ said, clean hearts always win, you know. And when I'm glad they actually Jarrell Miller got caught with all those things in the system. Imagine if he would have been the one winning and beat AJ. Just can you imagine like what they will always say? You know, there's so many scenarios could play in my head. AJ getting hurt, you know, then they will find out. Yeah, they will find out later on he used PEDs. You know, and what would be the step for them to take? You know, because that is a lot. That is a lot of stuff in your system, man. You know, but let's just give him a chance. Let's see what he has to offer. You know, the rumors are circulating that they already found him an opponent. He's going to be fighting under the Tyson Fury and Wilder fight. You know, I really hope they deliver some good undercards because I'm sorry, if you're going to pay $80, $90, $100 for a fight, they better deliver some really good fights. You know, just not Tyson Fury and Wilder. And I think they got to take a page out of Eddie Hearn's book, and he is the master.
He's the master of the cards, man.
He's looked like he's grown with a generation, and he's leaving behind the old timers. You know, he's becoming the master of it. So I hope they find him a decent Jarrell Miller, decent opponent, not a walk in the park. I do want to find him a walk in the park. They'll do that.
Squat.
Say that again, Edmonton.
Not Tom Squat.
Yeah, they better find him a decent opponent because we got to figure out if Jarrell Miller can do all those things he did before without those PDs. But that's why I'm going to leave it for the fans. You know, let's not judge ourselves because we all made mistakes. Let's give him a chance. And I believe the sanctioning bodies, especially the WBC, they need to crack down more on PEDs and any fighters using it because it seems like
I really would love the sanctioning body to make it compulsory for all their athletes to go through VADA testing.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that. It seems like all the fighters they pay for it. I think the sanctioning body should be the one paying for that. They don't support their fighters the way they should be supporting boxing fighters in general. When these boxing fighters get hurt, it seems like they don't want a hand in it, and that's that. They just want to say, "Oh, get better." Come on, they shouldn't do that.
As a matter of fact, Miller was questionable. Thank God for the wisdom of Anthony Joshua, who insisted and actually paid for him to be tested. You know, this revelation probably would not have come to our understanding.
Wow, I did not know. I did not know that. Well, there you go. So see, this is what I'm talking about. The sanctioning body should be the one paying for all those drugs testing. VADA should be involved. UCAD, USADA. I mean, why is AJ the one I'm seeing all the time doing it? I have not once seen Deontay Wilder.
And that raises a question on Deontay Wilder.
The sanctioning bodies could pay VADA. I still don't trust VADA anyways.
Has Deontay Wilder ever been tested for all this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out because I don't know. The sanctioning bodies could have paid a VADA and be like, yeah.
It's voluntarily. In America, it's voluntarily.
And they have it on their website saying Deontay Wilder has passed and completed, but who says the sanctioning bodies aren't the ones paying for VADA to just put that up, you know? So it makes you wonder where where they are going with their drug program and the use of it. They got to pay attention more to this, man. You know, they really just have to. And that's where I'm going to leave it.
That's right.
So, guys, if you're watching, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, we'll be right back with another banger. Of course, we'll definitely try to cover the Ivana Shoots fight. So stay tuned for that. Stay blessed, guys.